Almost 500,000 mourners have descended on Rome this weekend to farewell the late Pope Francis, the pontiff remembered as the People's Pope.
Hundreds of thousands filled St Peter's Square for a final farewell.
We got the kids up at 4:15 this morning. We've walked for 5Ks.
This is the chance of a lifetime to see this.
It's a sad day for Catholics everywhere.
Pope Francis laid to rest in a pared-back service at the Vatican, where world leaders, royalty and pilgrims alike gathered to say goodbye.
It was very moving and we felt the embrace of the people in the square.
I felt as if I'd lost someone in my family.
His coffin sealed and then carried into the square. The masses watching on as Cardinal Giovanni Battista Re delivered a heartfelt eulogy.
È stato un papa in mezzo alla gente. Papa Francesco ha realmente condiviso le ansie, le sofferenze, le speranze del nostro tempo.
And the rapturous applause that reverberated from St Peter's Square right up to the dais was something that will live with me for the rest of my life.
Around the world, mourners who couldn't be there in person held vigils of their own.
We feel that all humanity has lost a father.
He was a very humble pope. He cared for the poor and gave all for them.
One great man of church, God and the people.
As the Pope took his final journey through the streets of Rome. Before reaching his final resting place, Santa Maria Maggiore Basilica.
Ora, caro Papa Francesco, chiediamo a te di pregare per noi.
Well, Bishop Joseph Caddy joins us now. Bishop Joe, I know you've travelled all the way from Cairns to be there. What's the feeling like in Rome?
Well, look, it's been pretty chaotic, but today there's a bit of a calm around. Today there's a mass scheduled for all the young pilgrims, pilgrimage for teenagers who are here in Rome. We have a group here from Cairns itself, a group of young people who came a couple of weeks ago for this pilgrimage, and were privileged enough to see Pope Francis, in the piazza last Sunday when he did his last round, and then again they were able to be at the funeral yesterday. So quite an amazing experience for them, and an amazing experience for us all. I came here expecting to be at a pilgrimage, and in fact went to a funeral of a very beautiful and great man, Pope Francis.
You actually got to meet the Pope last year. What was he like?
Well, I met the Pope and I've got a photo of him in my office, with me with him. I don't think he had one in his office, but I've certainly got one in mine. And I met him last year after he appointed me as Bishop of Cairns, when I went to Rome with all the new bishops, and we had an opportunity to speak to Pope Francis and meet him and have a couple of individual interactions. And he was just such a man who oozed humanity. He was very warm and friendly, and just had a bright spark in his eyes. You could always, even though he was very frail at that time, you could see that he was always ready with a little joke or a wise reflection. He was a very warm human being.
Bishop Joseph Caddy, thanks for your time.
My pleasure.